Hello everyone, this is your weekly update. We'll start off with some staffing numbers first. Total sworn this week is 2564. 1,060 are assigned to patrol. Of those, 77 are on light duty, 8 in the critical incident protocol, 26 on military leave, which leaves us with a total of 949 working officers in patrol. For an academy update, there's 86 recruits currently in the academy spread amongst 4 classes, so I would expect that they'll be coming out in 20s some at a time. Upcoming retirements are the same as last week. We're looking at 10 retirements in April, 3 folks extended their drop, and 6 retirements and 3 resignations in May. So it's been a rough week for this department. 2 of our brothers we had services for. It's a shame. It's heartbreaking. If you know their families, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Reach out, see if there's anything you can do to help them out. All right, so I want to talk about a quick representation issue that is coming up. So we're all familiar with the incident that occurred Tuesday at 16,800 North 19th Avenue. When those occur, we have a board member and a plea representative on standby for the entire week, and they respond. So this incident included 3 Unit 4 members. 2 of those Unit 4 members, which is our unit, the police officer unit, are plea members. 1 was not a plea member, right? So our plea board member at that time went and spoke with that individual who confirmed that he was not a plea member. So the board member explained to him that because he is not a plea member, he is not entitled to speak with the criminal attorney from LDF prior to interviewing with homicide. So he understood that, and then the plea board member let him know that when he does do his PSB administrative interview, we will absolutely represent him. Went so far as to explain the process and what to expect during it and what our role is as plea in those administrative investigations. The board member provided him with his business card and said that if he couldn't locate either the rep or the board member out there, to give him a call, and they would make sure to get somebody over there to sit with him during that interview. So some time went by, our representative was standing over by the Mac vans, and this unit member walked by her and entered the Mac van. Didn't say a word to her, didn't call the board member, simply walked inside, and I guess had his interview. He did it without representation. But the reason I am talking about all this, there's a rumor out there that plea refused to represent this member, which is absolutely, unequivocally false. Regardless of plea membership, because we're the sole bargaining unit, the certified bargaining unit for the police officers, we will represent any of you, anyone, in an administrative interview. Now, there are benefits to membership, and one of those benefits to membership, which almost 2,000 of you are members, you have the benefit of consulting and being represented by some of the best criminal defense attorneys in the country, in my opinion, when you're involved in a critical incident. And that's part of your membership. It would be disingenuous for us to offer that to a non-member, because then what's the point of having a membership, right? So if you're hearing the rumors out there that plea refused to represent this unit member, that's absolutely false. I would challenge you to correct the person that's telling that, making that statement, and challenge them to give me a call directly, because my phone is always on and everybody has the phone number. Or you can call and talk to anybody else. I mean, we will represent you regardless of plea membership in administrative interviews. So hopefully that puts that rumor to rest. Mm-hmm. All right, so we've been talking about it for a couple months, and it's been quite an arduous process, but Dan Yockey, the owner of TAC Hub, has been able to finally become a Beretta dealer. And the reason I say this is the department a couple months ago authorized semi-automatic shotgun carry, Benelli M4 and a Beretta 1301 Tactical. Mm-hmm. The Benellis, while they are the gold standard of shotguns, they're almost impossible to come by. So Dan took it upon himself to become a Beretta dealer and go through the process with Beretta itself to be able to offer semi-automatic shotguns at a plea member price. So I'll let John talk about that and let you know what you can get.
Yeah, so that Beretta 1301 Tactical is going to be a pistol grip platform. The MSRP on that gun from the Beretta website is just over $1,700, and Dan is going to offer it to plea members only for $1,500 plus tax. If you want to order it with accessories, he will also deck it out. He's going to give you a Holson 510C red dot and a weapon-mounted light, which is a Streamlight TLR, which is a tried and true gun light. So that out the door will be $1,900 plus tax, saving you guys hundreds of dollars off of what you pay normally.
Coincidentally, the department is actually ordering their shotguns from Dan, equipped with that same equipment. So, and they're ordering the Berettas because Sergeant Penn was only able to come up with a couple of the Benellis because they're so hard to come by.
It helps with availability, definitely. So
plus, the Beretta is about 2 pounds lighter. Apparently, I'm not that well versed on it, but Dan was telling us they're about 2 pounds lighter, which makes a difference when you're searching a large warehouse or a large home, or when you're deployed with it for a long period of time. So.
And if you guys get a chance, go over to TAC Hub. 8337 North 7th Street is where TAC Hub is located. Go in, talk to Dan. He's got a bunch of different stuff there in his warehouse building. And he's offering plea member pricing on most of that merchandise there. So when you go in and you place these orders, because you're going to have to do it through TAC Hub because they're the FFL dealer, he's going to ask for your plea membership card. So make sure that you have that with you. And if you don't, please provide your serial number, and then he'll get with us to verify your membership. That way you get that exclusive pricing, but we'll work it out on that end. So,
but he has a lot of other stuff too while you're in there. He's offering discounts, plea member pricing on as well. So from ammo to shirts to knives to other guns, I mean, it runs the gamut of stuff that he has available. So
he wants to take care of you guys that are out on the street. So, and then giving you fairly good pricing. So
yeah, that's good. And he's able to offer this. This is lower than minimum retail price. And the way he's able to do that and not get in trouble with the manufacturer is that he's not offering it to the general public. This is something specifically for our group and only for our group. So it's a pretty cool deal. And we thank Dan for doing that. Anything else?
Nah, I got nothing else.
All right. So I want to hit on a couple wellness type things real quick. Mental wellness is important. We all know that there's a lot of junk that we are exposed to in our jobs. I've got some links in the body of the email about where you can get some confidential help with that. Just work through it, and I mean, if you need some help, give me a call. I'll keep the confidentiality. The main thing is that we all make it out of this career safe. And then as far as the health of your body, Arizona Heart Foundation is still doing the scans, right? There's a link in the body of this email where you can sign up. If you want to sign up your spouse or your significant other, you're more than welcome to. It's important to have these scans done just to make sure your heart is healthy and to foresee any problems that might be coming. And don't forget about the Vincere cancer screening. There's also a link that will take you right to the first responder screening form on the Vincere Cancer website. Now that is pretty cool. Have you gone through it?
Yeah, I have.
I went through it as well. A full body MRI, which is crazy that you can do that. And then they have other tests as well, like the Gallery blood test that will test your blood for the precursors of up to 99 different cancers. And it's all free. So, I mean, just take some time out. We've had several members who have come in to talk to us about things that were discovered in both of these between the heart scan and the cancer scan that they had no knowledge of, and because they detected whatever the issue was early, they were able to successfully defeat the issue without major intrusion into their body. So,
if you guys struggle online with any of that stuff, you can call Vincere Cancer Center directly and just let them know you want to participate in the first responder program, and they'll get you set up. And same thing with signing up on the Arizona Heart Foundation. You can call me and I'll get you set up online. There's been some people that have had some issues, but we'll get it sorted out. That way you guys get whatever screening you can.
And both of these organizations are committed to doing as many scans as they need to and for as long as they need to make sure that our people are healthy and are finding out major health issues before them becoming major problems. So I think it's important.
Don't forget the Heart Foundation doing those scans. You can do those on duty. So just let your boss know you're going to go take a time out with the scan. So
Yep, still approved by the chief. So anyway, anything else?
that's it, man.
All right, I guess that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please call us here at the plea office, 602-246-7869. Otherwise, take care of each other, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.